so that the people who watch the replay can also enjoy this. Yes, Vikram, we just started the recording. The recording will be available at events. Let me just type in events.pitchground.com. Don't have to worry about that. Awesome. So I think we can begin the webinar because people are joining in, Matthew. And before beginning the webinar, I would like to ask you one question, guys. This webinar, I think, can be, the learnings from this webinar can be taken as a source of passive income. You can actually go and start your own source of income. And we want to help you with that. So currently, I want to ask you, like, how many, do you have a passive income? Say yes or no. Let me just see in the chat. No, not really. Oh yeah, Johan says only affiliate. Okay. Yes, somewhat. Yes. Let me, when it comes to passive income, people think that you just make a source and then sit back and relax on the beach while the money just flows in. It doesn't work like that, guys. Passive income is somewhat, you have to update. Let's say you make a course, you have to keep updating the course, or else the course goes, stale. For example, if a course made on Facebook ads in 2019 is no longer worth it right now, 2019 or 20 is no longer worth it right now if not updated, because the iOS 14 update has come in, etc. You know what I'm saying, right? So yes, everything has its own source of activeness. So yep. Ishani is here. Johan, no, Ishani says no, still trying to find the right area. Johan says I'm a lazy bastard. Nice. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends. All right. Johan, you're from Bulgaria. I know that. Perfect. So Matthew, let's get, I think all the participants here, why don't we just quickly jump in by, starting with your introduction.
Perfect. Okay, thank you very much. Let me share my screen. Can you see this?
Yep, we can perfectly see that. And guys, in the meantime, during the presentation, if you have any sort of questions, please use the Q&A section. This webinar is going to be truly valuable for you. Stay till the end. You're going to love it. I'm telling you. So yeah, let's get started, Matthew.
Yeah, great. And you'll just let me know if there's any questions, because I think I can't read too many things at once. But
sure. I'll handle the questions.
Great. Okay, yeah. So hi, I'm Matt, or Matthew. I'm the co-founder of Pricewell. We help business founders integrate Stripe into their website, Stripe subscription payments into their website without writing any code. Today, we're going to talk about starting your own subscription business. We're going to talk about how to come up with an idea. And we're going to go through creating a subscription business. And we're actually going to create one live here on the webinar together. So something you can follow along with, or write down some notes and to do in the future. So let's get going. Let's talk about some numbers. So yeah, by 2022, 50% of all software revenue will be generated from a subscription model. And the physical product market is also in this phenomenon. So the car subscription market's growing to grow 71% by 2022. There's also the global software market for subscriptions is set to be $60 billion by 2022. So now it's a pretty great time to start your own subscription business with a growing market, and it's only set to grow further. So it's a transformation that's happening across every industry, basically. Technology, cars, media, finance, even governments jumping on this subscription bandwagon. So if we take technology, we've gone from sort of selling physical hardware and software licenses to software as a service, where most of it's hosted on the web, and customers are paying a monthly fee to access this software. They're not paying a one-off license fee anymore. And this transformation is led by big names, big companies. As you can see here, it's really, subscriptions are the way forward. Okay, so who am I and why am I qualified to even tell you about this? So I'm a software developer. I have been for over 10 years. I've worked in e-commerce and SaaS, software as a service startups, both large and small. And I've become known as the payments guy. So in the previous company, we sold wine online, so e-commerce company that sold wine, and I integrated 3 or 4 different payment providers for this company. Every time they integrated a payment provider, a new one would come along with a cheaper deal. We must integrate this payment provider. Okay, so Matt, you did it last time, so why don't you integrate this one as well? Okay. I can tell you right now, guys, don't integrate your own payment provider. Especially with dealing with banks, they have horrible software, horrible APIs. It's really, I've been through this many times. So thank goodness for Stripe. When Stripe came along, they have, they're great to work with. It's very easy to integrate Stripe compared with all these other providers. And Stripe is what we built Pricewell on top of. So and the end of last year, I just sold my previous SaaS company, a side project of mine. And I was kind of lying in bed at night thinking, not able to sleep really, thinking about all the time I'd wasted on building the website, building the blog, building user registration, building the payment system, none of which was related to my actual business. I spent hours and days on all of this stuff that was not related to my business at all. And that's where the idea for Pricewell came. So I thought, why can't we build a payment system that's easy to integrate? You can just drop it into any website. And that's when we started, November last year. So why should you start a subscription business? In case you were still wondering, I guess you're here on this webinar because you have some interest in subscription businesses. Maybe a little bit about them, but let's take a look at a few reasons. So number one is simplicity, especially software-based. I'm thinking here for subscriptions, you have no inventory, no warehouse, no physical store, no lots of staff to hire. You can run a software subscription business just on your own. One person can run a business like this. I've done it, and I know you can do it too. So there's a whole bunch of pre-made tools that let you do this. I mean, people are building subscription businesses with software. They have been for years and years, and so there's a whole bunch of really great tools to do this. You can build your website with Webflow or WordPress. You can integrate payments very easily with Stripe. You can do customer relationships with HubSpot or other tools. You can deliver your product digitally over email or many tools, Gumroad, for example. It's a very simple model. Next up is low cost. So it's never been cheaper to start your own subscription business. Building and hosting a website is really just a few dollars now. There's a whole bunch of free solutions for doing a lot of these things. Marketing, lots of free marketing tools. You can use social media to market and sell your subscription, so you don't even have to pay for adverts if you're in the right area. There's lots of places where you can use free tools for all of these things. So the cost is very, very low, especially if you're selling a digital product. Next is scalability. So you can grow with your customers. So with a physical product or a one-time software license, you exchange this license for some money and that's it. Your customer goes away. And what's the chances that they come back? With a subscription business, you're growing with your customers. As your customers increase their needs, then they will upgrade their plan with you. If they need more features, again, they also upgrade. If they need more users, they start paying more money to you. It's really a very scalable business. As your customer grows, you grow as a business. You can also scale worldwide very easily. So you can be selling your software to Japan, Canada, or England, all at the same time through the same website. Next is maximizing revenue. So each customer pays you as long as they're using your product. With previous models where there's a one-off fee for something, they pay and that's it, they can use it forever. But with a subscription business, they have to pay to keep using your product. So every single month you've got recurring revenue coming in. You can reduce churn this way. So if you have a physical product and you sell to someone, what's the chances they come back? You don't know. It's very hard to encourage someone to come back. But if you have a product that's a subscription, your customers have to pay to keep coming back and using the product. And if you have a great product, then you will have happy customers. And if you have happy customers, they're absolutely happy to pay you every single month to use your product. So how do you start your business? Well, there's a hint there. There's a joke on Twitter that there's a joke on Twitter that when you have a business idea, you buy the domain name first. First thing, you buy jeffsfruit.com, and then you build the website and the product, and then people will come. But of course, that's completely the wrong way to do it. This build it and they will come attitude doesn't work. You need to start with a problem that people actually have, and the problem has to be big enough for a subscription business that will solve it.
You need to talk. You've been building SaaS for over a decade, so you basically know this. Yeah, very well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know this, and I've built so many solutions before I've even found out what the problem was. So I just thought they should be there. Yeah, you need to talk to potential customers. You need to speak to the people where they are and experiencing the problem, people experiencing this problem, and then validate these assumptions. So everyone's heard of an MVP, and you need to build the minimal version of your product that is going to solve this problem for people. And it can be just a landing page. It can be just a website that collects email addresses. That's the thing. You can just simply put up a web page if you explain your solution to people, if they are willing to enter their email addresses, that is some validation that you have a good business idea. And that doesn't take you very long to do. Even better if you can collect payments for a product that doesn't even exist yet. So if people are willing to pay you for something that doesn't exist yet, then you know you've got a valid business idea, valid for a subscription business. Yeah, there's thousands. There's so many ideas. I have a notepad of ideas, and it's about 3 or 4 pages long. Every time I come up with a business idea, then I write it down. So how do I know, or how does anyone know which business to choose, which one to start? You need to have something that you actually have experience in, or something that you have a connection with at some level. So it should be maybe you experience the problem, or maybe have connections in this industry, or maybe you know exactly what the solution should be because there's a problem that you've come across many times. It's very unlikely that you will build the next Uber if you don't have lots of experience in transport, for example, or you'll build the next Airbnb if you don't know something about hotels or vacation industry. But there's a big community of people called indie hackers online, and they've built solo subscription businesses that are doing very, very well based on problems that they connect with and smaller problems that they're not aiming to, not taking things to Mars. They're just solving a problem that people genuinely have and want to pay for a solution to.
That totally makes sense, because people are always looking for the hottest niche and etc. Rather, there are problems in your space as well. So yeah, people can just look forward to solve.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be a big problem. A small problem is where it's worth solving. People will pay for. Definitely.
True.
Okay, so I have a demo. Are there any questions about what was said so far?
Nope. So there are no questions about it. So yeah, we can just proceed.
Okay. Cool. So we're going to go and create a paid
so right
community.
now we are actually going to show how to make a paid community, like a subscription-based paid community, live.
Yes, live.
Okay, guys, you're going to learn how to make a paid community live so that you can create. If you're like a domain expert, let's say you are a business expert, you can create your own business-based community and solve other business owners' problems. So guys, are you excited for this? We're going to show you live on how to make it. Yes. Will it work on health or fitness monthly online consultation? Yes, Prem, it will. You can basically for any sort of, any sort of what you call a community can be made into a subscription-based business. Because I'll give you an idea. So Prem's use case particularly here says online consultation or diet consultation. So what you can do is basically, I can think of it like a fitness community. People are motivating each other to get fit, etc. That's going to be, and people are finding accountability partners within the community. I think that's a very good thought you can give at. But otherwise, Amandeep, you can talk to Prem Jain. So Amandeep is another diet consultant. He's a PitchGround as well. So please, yeah. Let's get started, Matthew.
Yeah. Just one more example. I know someone in the indie hackers community. So I'm living in Germany, and someone started a paid community to help people who are learning German. So it's just a Discord channel, which is what we're going to use today. And you pay every month to be part of this Discord channel, and everyone on there is learning German, and they help each other by speaking German together. So it's a great for any niche that you find.
Absolutely. And I think community memberships start at around, let's say the very basic. I can't think of going any low. I think $10 or $15 per person. And let's say you have 10 people. That's the very basic, I'm assuming. Come on. Every social media, every Instagram or any platform you take, you at least have 100 or 200 people. If you take the basic conversion of 10 people also, you're getting $150 per month inside income using a subscription-based business that we're going to show you how to build right now. Yep. Let's just go dive right in.
Let's go. All right. So we're going to use Discord for the community. We're going to use Webflow for a website. We're going to use Stripe with Pricewell on top. So you don't have to write any code at all. And then we're going to use Integromat to connect all of those together. So
okay, that's a good question. One Amrinder is asking, like, can we automate Discord? Like those who stop paying, they'll be automatically removed. Can that be done?
Yeah. So yeah, it's not done on this demo, but yeah, I've written it down already. So you can use the same flow I'm going to show to kick people out who've stopped paying, basically. Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah,
So Amrinder, yes, it can be done. We have time limits, so we won't be showing in the demo, but yes, it can be done.
it
Yeah,
can be
let's
done.
start right
Okay.
now. I'll just mute myself.
Yeah. So, okay, we're on Discord. I've already created a channel, but it's very easy on Discord to create your own server. So you just create a server, say it's for a club or a community, and then you give it a name. And you end up with this Discord server channel where anyone who's part of this can write messages, speak to each other. So maybe it's about your fitness community, or maybe it's about language learning, or maybe it's about something that you know about that you are really passionate about. You can start with a Discord server. This is what we're going to give people access to. Then we're going to jump over to Webflow and find a nice template. They have a bunch of free templates. I've gone for a very, very simple template just because we don't have time to edit something massive. We're going to find this template, going to use it. That's fresh project. Okay, paid community webinar. Webflow is going to load up our project. Let's move my notes over here. Okay, so then we go and change a bunch of things. Let's remove all of this. And let's say, okay, creating paid communities just got easier. So mine is a website about a paid community about creating paid communities. How meta is that? Then we're going to add a button down here and say, join the community. Okay. Then we are going to, what are we going to do next? We're going to create a page that people go to when they have signed up. So when they register for the community, so we go, okay, success, access secured. This was already part of this Webflow template. So we've got a home page and a success page. Don't worry about these two. Okay, let's put some space for our pricing here. And this is like our blurb about the website. And let's go ahead and publish it. Okay, so now we've got our website is live. We need to put some pricing in that lets people actually join the community. So we jump over to Stripe. I'm in test mode here. And I'm going to go ahead and add some prices for our community basic. And let's go with the USD. Let's say it's $10 basic, recurring, monthly. Community basic. And let's create another product. Let's use another name, sorry. Basic 2, okay. And let's create another product, which is like a pro plan. So if you want people to give access to an exclusive part of the community or an extra community for pro members, so they pay a bit more. I'm giving these different names because I already have. So say that's $25 a month. There we go. So we've got two products in Stripe. Now we're going to jump to Pricewell, pricewell.io. I'm going to create a new pricing page. So here's our two products here. We're going to select these two. Here we go. There's 10 a month and 25 a month. We're going to go through and see when customers, so customers will be charged immediately as soon as they click one of these. We can collect things like their billing and shipping address. And our success page is this page that we just created. /success. This page here. If they fail to put their correct billing details in, we just dump them back on the home page. So this is what our pricing looks like, and we're going to put it in Webflow. So let's give this one a name, basic. And let's say access to the community is one of the features. Here it appears. Let's give the other one Pro, a name Pro. There it is. And exclusive access
Less bonuses or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff. Doesn't matter, right? We're gonna this is what you deal with when you write your own community. So let's call these buttons join. Okay. Now we go through and we need, let's change the button color so it looks the same as our website. So this is the same colors as we have in here. And make this icon black and white. Okay. Now all we need to do is copy this and put it in our Webflow page. So we're going to just drop an embed element. Why can't I drop this embed element in? Huh. Here's one I made earlier because I can't drop it in there for some reason. So here's one I made earlier with the embedded element in. We drop the embed in. And there we go. Here's our pricing. As this is one I made earlier. But this is directly powered by Pricewell. So you can, whenever you change your pricing, this updates. Let's go and find that one. That's this one here. So if I, if I change 24/7 365, if I save and reload this, it will 24/7 365 appears here.
Oh, nice.
So this now it means we can just sign up. We can just sign up to join our community now. We go straight to Stripe. I just put my temporary email address in. Oh, 823 Matt. And there we go, success access secured. So that bit we've sorted. So now we need to work out what happens when someone, let me just move this webinar thing around. What happens when someone wants to manage their subscription? So we've got this subscription manager here, subscription portal. So we go into Pricewell. We create a subscription portal or customer portal. Oh, this one. Custom portal for our page. There we go. There we go. It's in test mode. And we can completely configure that. And we've got, because we don't have a back end at all, we enable something called authenticate by email. So that means you put your email address in and you get a link to manage your subscription to your temporary email address. How do I reload this? Refresh.
Nice.
Waiting for temp mail. Ah, there we go. Yeah, your subscription manager. It's in between all of the adverts somewhere.
All of the PayPal adverts. Oh gosh.
Waiting. Can I actually view this email? Ah, here we go. All right. Then we get a link which has a special code in.
Okay, interesting.
The special code in this link, which takes us to the site, then immediately takes us to manage our plan in Stripe. We can cancel here, but you can turn this, whatever, you can tell it whichever customers can do. So if you don't want them to cancel, you just turn off canceling in Pricewell. If you want them to update, to view their invoices, you do that. You can update their credit card. They can update their plan, add promotion codes. It's up to you, whatever you want them to do. So where is that? Oh, that's over there. Yeah, so this is how they update. So I can cancel my plan here if I would like to. So now we've got signing up to the community. We've got managing your subscription with the community. However, you can update your credit card when it expires, download all your invoices. So the next thing, or the last thing we need to do, is actually invite someone to the community when they sign up. So for this, we can use Integromat, which is, if you heard of Zapier, it's the same principle. It lets you connect a bunch of applications together. So I've pre-configured this because it would take a while.
So I think Integromat also has a free plan.
Yeah, Integromat has a free plan. So this is I'm running this on a free plan, completely free. So what we want to do is connect Stripe with Discord. And then because Discord invites don't get sent by email, we also want to connect it with our email provider. So we say, watch my Stripe events. I can do that here. I just connect it to anything that happens in Stripe. So you can say customer subscription. When a subscription is created, and you tick this, and then you any time that happens, it will trigger this Integromat thing. Then we tell Stripe that we want to go and get the customer, which includes the email address. And that's what we need for our Discord invite. So in Discord, we then say, okay, through Discord, when we get a new subscription, we invite them, create a new invite to the paid communities channel. And we say, okay, it's not temporary, but it's a unique code, so that only that person can use that. Once we've got that invite, then we can send it via email. So we say, woo, your paid community invite. Here's the code, and here's a nice link to Discord to join the community. And this code is unique to the person who just signed up. So the only way to get this invite code is to sign up and pay for your subscription through our website. Yeah, I won't go too much into detail about setting up Integromat and all of that, but it is very easy. You can just drag and drop these boxes in here, and you just have to sign into your Stripe account, then sign into Discord, and then your email account. And then, yeah, we can go ahead and test it basically. So let's, I've got a link to a test somewhere. So basically there's an event in Stripe. Did I just sign up? Yeah, so I need.
Okay, so we connect Integromat via webhook.
Yep, we connect. Maybe this person already got the email. Let me just. Let me see. If not, you have to trust me that this works. Temp mail, that's the one.
Yep.
Hopefully they still give me the same email address.
I don't think so. They're gonna give you the same email address, but because once you close that, temp mail actually refreshes, and let's see.
No,
Yep,
I
it's
still have the same
email.
Same email. So then let's do Integromat. Run. Listen for new. Okay, waiting for data. So we need to trigger the webhook. 7th, is that today? Yeah.
Yep.
Let's resend that. Hopefully we got some rejected. My message was rejected for spam, but it tried to send it. At least it picked up from Stripe, created the Discord invite, and then rejected because I used a temporary email account.
Okay, you used a temporary email account. That's why it was. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. But if you put your real email address in here, this stuff will send, and the email looks like this.
Okay,
and you can
get an email like that.
Get an email with an invite code.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's our demo done. Any questions about the demo and how it works?
Yes, there are many questions that are coming in. So
okay.
Are you closing your screen?
Shall I close the screen? Basically, I had one or two more slides left.
Okay, please continue with them.
Yeah.
Guys, we answer the questions. I can see the questions as well, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the gist is putting subscriptions into Webflow is actually very hard because there's no backend, there's no coding part to Webflow. So this is why Pricewell makes it easy. We can just drag and drop our snippet into the Webflow embed, and that's it. We get the pricing page, we get subscription management completely for free. There's no monthly fee, and especially with the PitchGround deal, it's completely free for 1 year with just a 0.5% transaction fee, and that's tiny. So yeah, it's highly recommended. And if you want to follow along this whole process, you can watch back the webinar and sign up for your Pricewell account.
Yep. And I'm going to share my screen right now.
Yep.
And I'm going to show people through the PitchGround page. Guys, this Pricewell that we're launching on PitchGround is a freebie. Yes, it's $0 right now. You can just go, there's no more code. Just go buy it and start your own subscription-based business. We just showed you a sample of how you can do the what do you call a community based, because it's easy. If you just show you SaaS, you might be like, okay, I have to hire a developer or use a no-code tool, etc. But something as simple as a community, if you're like a domain expert, you can definitely build a community. And we just showed you with all the free products. Even Pricewell is free. Integromat has free plan. Then what else did we show? Webflow, even that's free.
Yes, although you do need a paid plan to do the embed, but you can use WordPress or something else that's free, whatever website tool you want.
Absolutely. It just costs around like less than $10 basically. So yeah.
You need one subscriber, and then you can pay for your Webflow account.
I mean, you can integrate it with your own website, and basically it is free. So basically, guys, we just showed you with all the free tools out there. Now there is no excuse. Now anything that you say beyond this is like, okay, it's an excuse. Okay. So in this webinar, I'm just going to pause the recording right now because